Hey y'all, it's your girl Cass. Welcome to my channel, my page. My name is Cassandra, aka Cass, and the point of this page or channel is to just speak on topics that are sometimes they're current and sometimes they're just misinformation, and I like to shed light on these things. So this topic today is, I think it's something that's been heavily spoken about lately, especially in media. And I think that has to do with just misconception or misinterpretation. So I'll get into it. So basically, there's been this clip that's been circulating, and basically it's men and a woman. It's a platform. I don't know the name of the show because I really don't watch mainstream TV, so I don't know what the name of the show is. If I do find out, I'll put it down below. But basically in the clip, it was a woman explaining what she brings to the table when it comes to her man, partner, husband, significant other. Whether that is, she mentioned, cooking, cleaning, getting toilet paper, napkins, cleaning, laundry, you know what I mean? The list goes on as far as like a woman, but maybe your role may be in the relationship, and the guy was just like, I can pay for that. All these things, because like that is a conversation, the topic, and I've been seeing it a lot. And I don't know if you have to. I'm pretty sure you've seen it through your friends, either on Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. There's been this constant conversation. I don't even say it's a conversation. It's just a back and forth, because I don't even think people really understand what they're saying. Like, really. But it's just like whether or not like men and women are equal, what they bring to the relationship, is one getting more out of the relationship than the other, who's like more advantageous in the relationship over time because of it, X, Y, and Z. Okay. So the main point that I got from that clip was just like, from the male perspective, was just like, and his, I'm not going to speak for all men, his perspective in particular, and I think a lot of men too, because I see it on your statuses, y'all love to repost, is that like, if guys paying for everything, like, what are you doing? First of all, I just want to say this, I mean, I'm speaking to both parties on this, male and female. I just want to say, like, we were never born equal. Never. And I think, society, as far as like rights, this, that, and the third, had played such a role. Government too, especially when it comes to like speaking on women's rights, what they're able to do, society, making it seem like where it's not even making it seem like, but the control aspect when it comes from like, the male being the provider, the breadwinner, how that plays a part in society, how we see it and view it today. Because there are situations where it becomes abusive, you know what I'm saying, where the person who has or is controlling the income is controlling everything, and the person involved, because hey, you make the bread, you make the money, the food, the clothes, whatever. How am I supposed to sustain for myself when this should be a partnership? But in situations, another person can take advantage or be taken advantage of. I digress. So basically, let's go back to the fact that we were never made or created to be equal. Why do I say that? And let me say this. We were never made or created to be equal, but we were made and created to balance each other. There is a big, big difference between the two. Big difference between the two. Balance. not equal, balance each other out. Because if we want to talk about facts, only a woman can bring life. No. Only a woman can create life and bring it. I'm talking about humans. I'm not talking about mammals. I'm talking about humans. Okay? Also, all babies are female up until which point, a certain point where the gene comes out, the hormone comes out to make you into a boy. You were all girls first. It's just how they say, like, your dick fell out. It's the same thing. All girls first. So, now, let's get back into the meat of it, which is thinking that you can pay for everything. I think that was like the biggest thing, because the woman points was that I could cook, I can clean, I make a house, a home. You know what I mean? And I'll say this too. If you can pay for everything, please be by yourself. Be single for the rest of your life. Because if you can buy everything, because I feel like a lot of people get a misconception too about money. Money doesn't make you happy. It's the access and freedom to money of what you can do with it is what makes you happy. So people would say, oh, money is evil. Da, da, da. You can say that, but you needed to eat, to clothe yourself, to have a roof over your head. This is what just society is right now. This is the matrix that we live in. And that is the currency. Money. Money itself is not good or evil, just like a gun. It's not good or evil. It just is. It's the intentions behind it that makes it not even good or evil, but let's say positive or negative. Because we get real emotional about stuff and not really see facts for what it is. So, with that being said, I know I go on tangents, so let's backtrack. So, if you feel like you can buy everything, then you should really just be single and not look for any partnership. Because at the end of the day, can you buy all those things? Absolutely. But wouldn't it be nice for it to be done with just freely with love? That's like you telling me you can replicate your mama's cooking and think it's gonna taste the same like going to a restaurant or having your new partner, like, or anybody else cook it. It's never going to be the same. That energy that was poured into that, paying for it and getting it for free, will never be the same. And if you're a man also saying that you can pay for everything, I'm sorry. You can't pay for love, okay? You can't pay for the connections that you build. You can't pay for somebody just wanting to do something for you genuinely and intentionally the same way somebody you pay for. So, by all means, if you're just good on life and you just, I guess, can live off of just, making, friendships and never intimately getting involved with somebody, because it's like, yeah, you can pay for a massage, motherfucker. Excuse my language. But do you think it's gonna feel the same laying on your couch in front of the fire, being in the comfort of your home, from the hands of the woman that loves you and cherishes you and puts you here? Like, you're ridiculous to me. All this money stuff, just because you can provide money, again, the experiences that you get from it, what you can do with it, it does not, you can never replicate that from a person. Like, so miss me with the oh, I can buy everything, then you're just be by yourself. Or, I mean, just, I guess, love on your homies, because that's not really, you guys have lost sense of, like, sense of self, sense of love, sense of humanity, whatever it is that makes you, you know, not a robot that thinks everything is just a transaction. Don't get me wrong, it's a transaction, but I'm talking about there's emotional and there's business. And if everything in your life is a business, bro, I mean, whatever works for you. And with that being said, that goes for, like, women too. You're saying that, like, you don't need a man, like, and that goes for anybody. Yeah, I'm sure you can do bad all by yourself. All by yourself. But at the end of the day, whether you actually even stay with a partner or not, or choose to be in a committed relationship, it's about building a connection. Because, you know, we're all connected anyways. Like, it's about building on that connection. I'm not talking about creating attachments, feeling like you need somebody. No, I'm talking about wanting somebody. And they genuinely want you back too. And just genuinely want to do things for you. Not for nothing. Not for nothing in return. Not for money. And I really think people just got it so confused. And if you're a man who think you can buy everything, like, who you gonna leave all this money to? Are you not building a legacy with somebody? Are you not building what, like, you know what I'm saying? How, if you think you can just pay for everything, how are you gonna build that? Are you just gonna, like, okay, create yourself, be successful, and then what? Just leave it to yourself, I guess. Because y'all make no sense. And y'all really think it's just a come up. Like, when it comes to the most successful men in history, they were only successful because their greatest inspiration was a woman. A woman. Do you know how a woman can move you? Like, I'm sorry. We're goddesses. We create life. Listen, God, or whatever you want to call it, has no gender. But if it did, it would be a woman. So please, the ability to create life. Literally a portal. And y'all disrespect women all the time as if she could bring you nothing. But yet, who were you birthed from? Who created you? Who held you? Who nurtured you? So please, stop disrespecting women. And I'll say women, please don't disrespect men. Because they do bring a lot to the table. But like I said, it was never about equality. It was about balance. What you don't have, she has and brings. What she doesn't have, you give. Balance. But please, stop degrading and making it seem like it's such a means to an end. Because that's never what it was about anyways. It was about living y'all best lives together. Whatever that looked like for y'all. That's all I really wanted to say. Because it just... And then it gets to a point where, like, women are forced to be like, I can do it all by myself. She could have been done it all by herself. Like, please don't get it twisted too by you saying that you can buy everything. She could have been done it by herself. She wanted you because of what y'all can build together. The same way you wanted her. So stop. Stop trying to come up on each other. And let's work together. And let's, like, cherish what the other one has. I love men. I love black men. Like, I can't honestly sit here and be like, yeah, can I do better? Absolutely. But do I want a man? Do I want children? Do I want a legacy, an empire to build with? That you can never pay for. Someone who genuinely wants to build with you, you cannot pay for it. So I just want us to do that work, because society, the government, and money got y'all tripping, because that's not even really what it's about. So let's really, really get down to the unity, respecting and praising each other for what we have. Again, they have you so confused fighting for equality, but we should have been balancing each other out. But that's my TED Talk for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys.